Yes, sir. Good morning, students. In this class, we are going to discuss some doubt questions. Okay. First question is: a body moves 6 meter north. First question: a body moves 6 meter north, 8 meter east. 6 meter north and 8 meter east and 10 meter upwards. 10 meter upwards. What is the resultant displacement? What is the resultant displacement? From initial position. From initial position. Okay. This is the first question. Clear? Okay, body moves 6 meter north, 8 meter east and 10 meter upward direction. What is the resultant displacement from the initial position? Displacement is a vector quantity, so we have to concentrate on vectors. Okay, imagine this is the plane surface. This is the plane surface. I will consider this one is north, this one is south, east, west, south, north, east, west. Clear? From this point, this is the center, origin. Origin is the initial point. From initial point, the body moves 6 meter north, 6 meter north, 6 meter north, and after that it moves 8 meter south, 8 meter south, 8 meter south. Like this, 6 meter north, 8 meter south. From this point, the body moves 10 meter upward direction. The body moves 10 meter upward direction. Therefore, look here. This is the initial point. Initial point we write it as like this. This is O. North, east, south, west. From initial point, the body moves 6 meter north, and from this point it moves 8 meter east. 8 meter east. From this point it moves upward direction. Upward direction means we consider this one is north, south, east, west. From center origin to 6.6 meter moves north and 8 meter moves south. From this point it moves in upward direction. Okay. In this board we consider upward direction like this. Upward direction like this. This is the upward direction. Upward direction like this. Okay. Therefore, from this point to this point, what is the initial displacement? Displacement of the particle. Here we know that this is 6 meter and this is 8 meter. From initial point to this point, what is the displacement? Resultant displacement. Resultant displacement is this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This is opposite. We apply a Pythagoras theorem. Square root of this is OAB. AB square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square. That is equal to square root of 100. That is equal to 10. From this point to this point, the displacement is 0 to B, that is A, not AB. OB square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square, that is equal to square root of 100, that is 10 meter. After that, from this point, it moves in upward direction. Therefore, what is the resultant displacement? Resultant displacement like this. Therefore, this length we already calculated. This length is OB. OB is equal to square root of 6 square plus 8 square, that is 10 meter. This length is 10 meter upward direction, and this is the resultant displacement from the initial point, and this length is we already calculated OB. Okay, we already calculated OB like this. Like this. This length is 10 meter we calculated now, and this length is 10 meter upward direction. What is the resultant displacement? Resultant displacement is like this. Resultant displacement. This length is called resultant displacement. Therefore, we write the diagram like this. This is 10 meter upward direction, and this is the length of this OB. OB is equal to 10 meter, and this is upward direction OC. OC is equal to 10 meter. What is the this length? This is the displacement from initial portion to final portion. Initial portion to final portion. OB is equal to 10 meter. OC is equal to 10 meter. OC is equal to 10 meter. And what is the resultant displacement from initial portion? That is square root of 10 square plus 10 square. That is equal to 10 root 2 meter. 10 root 2 meter. This question we assumed in 3 dimension, not on the basis of plane. Okay. From the origin it moves 6 meter north. After that 8 meter east. Therefore, what is the length of OB? OB is equal to 10 meter. After that, the plane moves in the upward direction. What is the resultant displacement from the initial portion? Therefore, this looks like a right angle triangle. We calculate right angle triangle by applying Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, this length is equal to 10 root 2 meter. That is the resultant displacement. Okay. Next question is, similar to this, a person moves 30 meter north and then 20 meter east and finally 30 root 2 meter in southwest direction. A person moves 30 meter north east and finally 30 root 2 meter in southwest direction. What is the displacement of the person from the origin? Displacement of the person from origin. North, south, east, west. This is the origin. A person moves 30 meter north. This is 30 meter. A person starting from the origin, it moves 30 meter north and then 20 meter east. 20 meter east. 20 meter east. And this length is also 20 meter. Okay. And this length is also 20 meter. 30 meter. This length is parallel to each other. This is also parallel to each other. Therefore, this is 20. This is also 20. This is 30. This one is also 30. After that, the person finally moves 30 root 2 in southwest direction. This is south and west direction like this. Southwest direction 30 root 2. 30 root 2 can be obtained by, we know that by Pythagoras theorem. For example, this one is 30 root 2. 30 root 2. Imagine this one is, this length is 30 root 2. Imagine this length is 30 root 2. This one is 30 root 2. This is 90 degree. What about this root length? 30 root 2 can be written as 30 root 2 can be written as 30 square plus 30 square, that is equal to root of 2 into 30 square. For 30 square, square root cancel. Remaining is 30 root 2. Okay. Therefore, this length is also 30 and this length is also 30. Here, already we have the vertical length is 30, but the horizontal length we have 20. Therefore, remaining length is 10. Remaining length is 10. From this point to this point is 20. Remaining is 10 meter. Therefore, this one is 10. Okay. Total is 30 meter in west direction and 30 meter in south direction. Total is 30 root 2 in southwest direction. Therefore, the particle finally moves 10 meter towards west direction. 10 meter towards west direction from the origin. This point to this point is 10 meter. This is towards west. Therefore, 10 meter towards west direction. Okay. Next question is a drunkard is walking along a straight road. Third question. A drunkard is walking along a straight road. He takes 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. And 5 steps forward, 3 steps backward, and so on. Each step is equal to, each step is 1 meter, and time taken for each step is 1 second. There is a pit on the road 11 meter away from the initial point. There is a pit on the road. There is a pit on the road 11 meter away from the straight line, from the starting point, the drunkard will fall in the pit. Drunkard will fall into the pit. After how many seconds? Here, this is a straight line, straight road. This is the origin. From the origin, there is a pit on the road. It is at a distance 11 meter. The drunkard walks on the straight road. He takes 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. Therefore, from this point, this is first step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. This is the distance. A drunkard starts from the point 2. He moves 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. Similarly, 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. Therefore, he starts from point 4, 5 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 steps backward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. Total time taken for 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward is 8 seconds. In first case, he takes 8 seconds to move a distance 8 meter, but displacement is 2 meter. Displacement is 2 meter. Displacement is shortest distance between initial and final position. This is the final position. In the first case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps forward, 3 steps backward. Each step is equal to 1 meter and time taken is 1 second. Therefore, total distance is 8 meter. Total time taken is 8 seconds. But displacement is 2 seconds. Displacement is 2 meter. Displacement is 2 meter. Okay. 8 seconds. Displacement is 2 meter. Okay. Next one. From this point, he moves 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps forward. 3 steps backward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the point. Okay. In the next case, in second case, 8 seconds and 2 meter. First case. In the second case, he takes 8 seconds to move a distance of 8 meter, but displacement is 2 meter. Okay, displacement is 2 meter. From this point to this point, displacement is 2 meter, but total displacement is 4 meter. In next second, 8 seconds, he moves 8 meter, but the displacement is 2 meter. From this point, he moves 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. The drunkard comes to this point. Therefore, time taken for the drunkard from this point to this point is 8 seconds. Similarly, it takes 8 seconds. Total distance is 8 meter, but displacement is 2 meter. Okay. In the third case, he takes to travel, time taken to travel a 8 meter is 8 seconds, but the displacement is 2 meter. Clear? From this point, he moves forward 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. At the end of the 5 seconds, at the end of 5 meter, he is in the pit. He falls inside the pit. Therefore, in the final fourth case, he moves 5 steps forward. Time taken for 5 steps is 8 seconds. He takes 5 seconds to move 5 meter. Therefore, the displacement from this point to pit is 5 meter. He takes 5 seconds and 5 meter. Add this total second 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 5. Total is 29 seconds. Total displacement is 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11 meter. Therefore, he falls in the pit at the time of after 29 seconds. The drunkard will fall into the pit. Okay. Next up. Fourth question. A man walks on the straight road. A man walks on a straight road from his home to a market 2.5 kilometer away, 2.5 kilometer away, with a speed of 5 kilometer per hour. Finding the market. Close. He instantly turns and walks back home with a speed of 7.5 kilometer per hour. The average speed of the man, over the interval of 0 to 40 minutes is equal to, we have to find out average speed of the man in the time interval 0 to 40 seconds. In the first case, a man walks on a straight road from his home to the market 2.5 kilometer away from his home with a speed of 5 kilometer per hour. Finding the market is closed. In the first case, a person moves in a straight road from his home to market. Therefore, what is the distance of the market from home to? What is the distance of the market from his home? That is 25 kilometers. Distance is 2.5 kilometers. Distance is 2.5 kilometers. And he moves with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. Speed is equal to 5 kilometers per hour. What is the time taken by the man to reach the market from his home? We know that time t. Velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Time is equal to distance divided by velocity. Distance divided by velocity. That is equal to 2.5 divided by 5. 2.5 divided by 5. 2.5 divided by 5 is half an hour. Half an hour means 30 minutes. Here the question in the question he given interval between 0 to 40 minutes. Already we spent 30 minutes. In remaining 10 minutes he returns to his home. Therefore, instantly turned and walks back to home with a speed of 7.5 kilometer. The average speed of the man will be. Therefore, now the speed is V is equal to, in the second case, V is equal to 7.5 kilometer per hour. 7.5 kilometer per hour. Remaining time is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It is in minutes. We have to convert in hour. Therefore, 10 divided by 60. This is velocity. This is time. The distance is equal to velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is equal to velocity into time. Velocity is 7.5 kilometer per hour into time is equal to 10 divided by 60. Therefore, distance is equal to, in the second case, he travels here, distance is equal to 1.25 kilometer. 1.25 kilometer. Okay. Therefore, what is the total distance? 2.5 kilometer plus 1.25 kilometer. Okay. Therefore, average velocity V average is equal to total distance is 2.5. V average is equal to total distance divided by total time. Total time is equal to 40 minutes. It's converted into hour. 40 divided by 60. Total distance is 2.5 plus 1.25 divided by 40 divided by 60. 40 divided by 60, it becomes 3.75. 4 divided by 40 divided by 60. After that, 3.75 into 60 goes to numerator divided by 40. 0 cancel. 2 3s are 2 2s are. Okay, simplify this equation. 3.75 into 3 divided by 2. 3.75 into 3 divided by 2. Average velocity is equal to 5.625 kilometer per hour. Average speed 5.625 kilometer per hour. This is the average speed. Okay. Next question. A particle moves along a semicircle of radius 10 centimeter. A particle moves along a semicircle. A particle moves along a semicircle of radius 10 meter in 5 seconds. The average velocity is equal to question mark. Average velocity V average is equal to total distance or velocity means displacement. Total displacement divided by total time. A particle moves along a semicircle. This is the semicircle. The radius of the semicircle is from this point to this point is radius 10 meter, and from this point the radius is 10 meter. Total diameter is equal to 20 meter, and a particle takes 5 seconds in travel a semicircular path of radius 10 meter. What is the average velocity? Average velocity means from this is the initial point, it moves in a semicircle. If they ask what is the average speed, if we ask average speed, we take a total distance, but here they ask what is the average velocity, therefore we take only displacement. Displacement from this point to this point is 10 plus 10 is 20. Time taken is 5 seconds, therefore 20 divided by 5. 5 ones are 4 meter per second is the average velocity of the particle. Average velocity of the particle is 4 meter per second. Okay. This is about some doubts regarding to assignments 1 and 2. In the next class we discuss remaining doubts. Okay. Thank you, students.